Thanks for staying with us this afternoon. Meteorologist Alicia Wilson is back with a look at that forecast, snowy forecast. A lot of action for you today.
I know, almost looking like a repeat of what we saw last weekend, but this time we're expecting more snowfall. We're going to get the gusty winds, but they're going to be out of a different direction this time, out of the southeast and turning more westerly for the second half of Saturday on into Sunday, and even stronger. They'll be up to around 40 miles per hour by then. Here's a look at the satellite and radar image. The snow just off to our south and west. Our area of low pressure still pushing eastward at this time. We have winter weather advisories in effect, and as far west as parts of Omaha, Nebraska, they still have winter storm warnings. Farther towards the south, seeing a little bit of a wintry mix, and as this storm starts to pull in a little bit more warmer air, we'll be getting in on a wintry mix ourselves by Saturday morning. Let's time it out on future forecasts. Mostly cloudy throughout the rest of today, it looks like, but after 5 o'clock, the snow will start to push in. It'll be in the overnight that we could possibly see the snow mixing with some sleet at times, but early Saturday morning looks to be the most likely time when the temperatures start to climb into the mid-30s, but the cold air will start to wrap in behind this system very quickly. So we'll see it switching back over to some light snow before it all gets out of here early Saturday afternoon. From there, we're mostly cloudy and very windy throughout the day on Saturday, and also Saturday night going into Sunday as it gets much colder. Some of the coldest air of the season headed our way. You can see how the snow is really going to start to pick up as we go into the evening hours and overnight after 5 o'clock. That's when we'll see our highest chances for widespread precipitation, and with that, we're expecting 2 to 4 inches from Milwaukee, Waukesha, Jefferson County on into Walworth, Racine, and Kenosha. Farther towards the north, you can see upwards of 6 inches, and where we have this little shading of purple here, if we get some lake enhancement, we could see anywhere from over 4 to 6 inches in this area, so possibly 6 inches or more. Port Washington, Sheboygan, so be aware of that, especially if you're along the lakefront. No snow out in California. Santa Clara is going to be 61 and mostly sunny for the big game as the Packers take on the 49ers. We'll continue to track and fine-tune the forecast here as we start to kick off this event, but here's what you can expect for this evening and tonight. Snow starting after 5 o'clock, a wintry mix early in the morning, changing back over to snow. It gets really windy, so that's going to lower the visibility in some spots. Winds first gusting out of the southeast at 30 miles per hour. They'll start to die down a little bit late in the evening, but pick back up out of the west upwards of 40 miles per hour. That's definitely going to mainly bring some gusty winds and very dangerous conditions along the lakefront, especially with those winds, especially out of the southeast at first. It's 28 right now in Milwaukee, 25 in Waukesha, 27 in Racine. It still feels like it's into the teens. We'll stay mostly cloudy for a few more hours here, then the snow will push in late. It'll get a bit breezy, but the winds will start to pick up later on tonight and continue to be gusty throughout the day tomorrow. 28 for tonight. The snow starting to mix with some sleet late in the overnight hours before it switches back over to all snow by the time this system begins to wrap up. Then we're cold throughout the rest of the weekend. 13 for a high on Sunday, 15 on Monday, and continuing to stay into the single digits near the lakefront. Below 0 for our inland areas, with the wind chill values as low as 10 below. And we finally start to see some improvement in the temperatures back into the 20s by Tuesday, up to 30 on Wednesday, and another chance at a wintry mix towards the end of next week. So we may get to do it all over again.